Okay. All right, well, we're definitely going to buy the contract.
Available.
Are there any tanks available that we could bring? Comedy option Ontos. These are just medium laser carriers. I don't actually think they do a very good job. I'm worried that if we bring the mortar carriers, we will run into trouble with them. Because historically, these missions have had issues with tanks. All right. Anyway, let's go find that job. Okay. Overthrowing the Overlord. Oh, do not bring tanks to this mission. Okay. Well, there we go. That's fine. 6 and 27. That's a lot. 5 and 21 seems better. I don't know what kind of equipment we're going to run into. But the first thing we're going to do is grab everything that is largely ammunition based. I don't know what to do about the crab. I think the crab comes out too. We are going to find ourselves in a space where we are going to be throwing huge numbers. So this is just 4 gamma cannons. You can have that, right? Right. Let's find the next lance. The Night Star is probably... is the Night Star? The right Night Star is probably fine. And then we're not bringing tanks because we don't want them to vanish on us by accident. That would be highly unfortunate. Okay, so we need something better for her. What's this executioner got? A bunch of pulse lasers and an SRM-6. It's very fast, though. What's the Emperor got on it? Gamma cannons and modal lasers. That's not bad. This is the Bombard one. Yes, this one is VRMs. No, this thing is lances for days. Okay, we do want this. Lances are extremely useful in this contract. Because, and if I remember correctly, this catapult is full of lances as well. There are several things in here that we would like to kill rapidly, and lances, because they do damage through armor, will help kill the turrets on the dropship relatively quickly, like without having to burn through all of their armor first. Sled's fine, Omega's fine, catapult awesome. Do I want to change this thing? Think, what would we change it to is the question. Would it be the Emperor? Gamma cannons and modal lasers. It looks like just 2 of each. I think we're gonna do that. As much energy weaponry as we can get our hands on, basically. With the possible exception of, do we change the Night Star? Which has no energy weapons. I guess I think we do. What do we bring instead? The guillotine is all lasers, but not very many of them. It's fast, though. This thing is bizarre, and we're not bringing it. This is just 2 guns, and it's very speedy. All right, let's bring this executioner. The SRMs aside, this is a bunch of clan pulse lasers, and it is a very speedy mech. Okay, let's deploy. This is a highly unusual loadout for us, but that's okay. After playing a bunch of Armored Core 6, I will say it is really obvious how slowly this game loads in comparison. Maybe we should have brought the king crab for the purposes of smashing all the mechs that come to shoot at us. I didn't think about that until just now. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'm sure that things will be fine. We just have to not get shot too much. We're definitely going to be using facing to try and keep ourselves alive and try to keep ourselves out of line of sight via buildings, probably, for all of the garbage that the Overlord brings to bear on us. This thing is probably going to have like long tom turrets, because why wouldn't it? It's huge. But anyway. Here we go. Good deal. Wait a little bit, because this thing is not scrolling at all. Like, it says we can begin the mission, but I'm... Okay, there we go. Now the planet in the background is scrolling. I'm going to assume that means all of the assets are actually loaded now. And we'll go.
Command interface initiated.
All right, here we go. Ooh, it's chugging. Okay, dropship is an egg. It's egg time. Already deployed some of its mech forces, and they will be sure to defend the ship. Thanks, Darius. I appreciate you making that known. Wow, the Knights of St. Cameron, huh? No. Okay, Foggy Night. Alright, I wish that eliminate ambushers wasn't immediately one of the objectives. Like, we know there's ambushers before we can see them. So what we are gonna do... Overlord is right here in this big old... Oh, with all these lights. This big old space here. Let's let the adversary move. Maybe not.
I hear ya.
Maybe the adversary doesn't want to move. We would like to stay as hidden as we can. Okay, we found a bunch of them. And by a bunch, I mean 3. 80, 60, and 80. Let's find out what this thing is. It's a rifleman.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Where? Where, Darius? Okay, well, we do have 2 extra targets now, so maybe that's what he was talking about.
Yeah?
Move the Omega very slowly in this direction. Curse the lack of the vehicles so that we can't speed things up.
Standing by.
I did not realize how good that spotter skill is that lets vehicle pilots make someone else faster until I began using it. Oh my god. For things like the Omega, so useful. Oh, okay. Well, we just got 3 support lances. Maybe I really should have brought the crab. This is going to be a good one. Oh my. All right. Well,
Duncan Fisher here.
here we go. Can we sensor lock anybody? So close, but no. Did they all move? No, there's just so many of them that they still appear to be moving.
Copy that, Commander.
Commander.
Build driver is so slow.
Understood. Moving fast.
Another machine that would probably benefit from having someone around to make it quicker.
Good to go.
Is the executioner trapped? Good thing it has jump jets.
Up high.
That could have been awkward.
Commander?
And the Tyrannus is on top of a building. Fantastic. We're going to have to hope that that counts as being on the ground and free to move for this next turn, because the Tyrannus is going to take ages to catch up otherwise. Hear a bunch of thumping. Okay. Apparently they can see the Goliath. I'm not sure how,
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
but apparently they can see the Goliath. Is that them just driving over buildings? Is that what's making that noise?
Mech Warriors, show them what you got.
That's peculiar. This is probably all of the turrets going through their turns. And since it can't see us, they're not doing anything, which is highly convenient
do for
for
ya?
us. What are we gonna do? Okay, I think the answer to the what are we gonna do question is, I think maybe coming down and around this way, oh, with that being the edge of the map, doesn't seem as feasible as I
Waiting
would
on you,
like.
Commander.
Let's try to limit who's got line of sight on us.
Got it.
And then we'll go from there. An awesome 10Q, huh? Snub-nosed PPCs. That's peculiar. Rifleman, we'll turn off the lasers so we don't
Special
overheat.
delivery.
Commander?
Okay, worryingly, they are choosing to reserve. That building explodes, but the AI doesn't seem to be willing to shoot buildings most of the time. Anyway, we need to be able to put damage downrange on these things, so
Copy that.
thankfully there is no collateral damage requirement in this one, because that would be highly unfortunate. Okay, initiative. Oh, well, we've got the egg on screen now. And on sensors. Wow, there are so many of them. What is happening? I do not understand what's happening. Oh, that exploding noise is them driving over cars. Okay. It's the little popping noises that cars make as you drive over them. Gosh, this is taking a hot minute. Oof. Okay. Who is acting? All of their vehicles seem to be acting. Which, you know, good for them, but... Okay, more garbage.
What do you need?
Okay, the Omega is absolutely not going to find itself in firing range this turn. Unless, like, they approach and come closer. So we're going to send it to Initiative 1 just...
Duncan Fisher here.
Just in case. Maybe someone will get cheeky and try to advance on us. I don't actually know.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Okay. Open center
Something
torso.
just went boom.
Seems promising. Is that the center torso? It should be. Yes. Okay. Because I don't think the rifleman comes with an XL engine. Oh, it does. Look at that. I wish they'd stop landing a bunch of infernos around the sled.
What are your orders, Skipper?
It's kind of rude for them to do that. Let's find out what this thing is.
Got a lock.
It's a partisan. Alright, the partisan is here for... Okay, that's not so bad. 4 AC5s is not like my favorite thing to face down, but it's certainly not like the end of the world. Random head taps? No thank you. That was not ideal. And who's responsible for that garbage? So many adversaries. It's really difficult to
Commander.
tell who is responsible for shooting us. Whoa, why is the Terranus so fast? That's awesome.
Full speed, no target.
I did not expect the Terranus to be that quick. That is a speedy assault mech. Okay, this dude already acted. This awesome has yet to act. As does the partisan. I'm trying to figure out who could possibly wander into line of sight with the Omega. Well, that was rude.
Waiting for orders.
The Executioner is actually quick. So we'll at least be able to take some shots at the Rifleman. However, its weaponry demands that we get really close. So,
Locking on target.
whoa. The missile's actually fired. I did not expect that.
Good to go.
Okay, pile driver, slow. That we did expect. Okay, and there's going to be a bunch of adversary activity. Let's see, at least one vehicle. We know there's 5 of them that have yet to act. Plus, however many are currently not
Yep.
visible to us, so we don't have status on them. Looks like we can't see the rifleman no matter what.
Copy that.
That's too bad. Is anything else in? Yes, we can sensor lock this and figure out what it is.
I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, it's a Shrek PPC carrier, the machine gun variant. I guess that establishes what its backup weaponry is. There we go. Wow, this game is currently struggling. Oh. Okay, thankfully it missed everybody. That's very convenient for us. This is less convenient. Okay, that actually wasn't too bad. Those AoE missiles are going to be a problem. How many more of them can there be? I guess just the one.
Come on, mech warriors! It's go time!
Not ideal. Even with 7 evasion.
Took a heavy hit there.
Okay, here go all the turrets. Oh! Oh, shoot.
I'm under heavy fire here.
Yeah, that was not ideal.
Armor.
I don't love that they have line of sight to the awesome. We were trying to avoid giving the turrets line of sight at all. If it's only 2 turrets, that's better than it could be,
Waiting for orders.
but still, ouch, yikes, no thank you, and other phrases as well. Okay, so we can't get any more than 4 evasion right now. Why? Are we overheating in such a fashion that causes us to be unable to move?
Right, Commander.
Because usually we can get like 7 evasion to have a movement penalty. I don't think so. Shooting this in the back is actually not as useful as shooting it in the front, and that's probably why he's facing a building. What do we shoot? The numbers on this guy are really good, though. We're going to overheat a little bit, I think. Ah, jeez. All right, we're going to do this.
Targeting enemy backside.
was really hoping that we would like drill through
Getting
his
pretty
rear
hot
center
in here,
torso.
Commander.
You're fine.
Standing by.
I'm sure you're at like, I don't know, some relatively small number of heat. Small number of heat. Some small amount of heat over your threshold.
On it.
Fire is kind of a problem. Don't love the fire.
On it. Think I hit something good.
Definitely need that thing to go down.
Standing by.
And we need to not end up... Okay. It seemed like standing here was safe-ish from the Overlord turrets.
I'm here.
We're gonna wait on the Omega real quick.
What's that?
So the Awesome is right around here. Let's leave the Awesome in place, because we know that the adversary was able to shoot the Awesome, so we'll avoid standing near that. This is currently a no-go zone. An ROZ, restricted operating zone. Stay out. Will this fire just go away, please? That's a lot of adversaries. Oh, geez. Everybody can see the Awesome, it turns out.
Confirmed.
That's not great. Let's hope that going here puts this building in the way of the big old turrets and keeps us from getting shot a bunch. We are going to continue to shoot this rifleman because I really need it to go down.
Here we go.
Are you exploding? Oh boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
There we
It's
go.
on now.
Okay. A little bit of a hiccup there. Oh, that building explodes too, huh? It's a coolant exchanger. Comedy option, we blow up the coolant exchanger and run people through the fire into the coolant puddle. That would be one way to get a solution to the overheating problem. Okay, so the Emperor can be seen by whoever is back here as well. Not that guy. Let's see. It shot. There's someone over here that we cannot currently see on sensors, is what that establishes for us. See, this puts us right where the Awesome is, and that's not where we want to be with the Tyrannus. Let's, rather than going like all out, let's back up a bit. Acknowledge that we're not shooting this turn, which isn't ideal, but isn't the worst. And that we're staying out of trouble.
Standing by.
Executioner. And get pretty close to, and then begin shooting these guys. Heat-wise, we'll see what happens.
Got it.
Oh, somehow it managed to avoid running through the fire. That's pretty fantastic, honestly. What happens if we precision strike this stupid tank? Has 130 armor in the front. Sure. Let's try to just burn through this thing.
Target confirmed.
Okay, that was a lot of its armor. That was actually a little bit better than I expected. It's more spread out than I was hoping for. Sorry about your houses, random humans.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, the pile driver. Oh, we're going to have to hope that this building is sufficient to screen us from the Overlord.
Going full throttle.
And then what does this do? 2 turns? Yeah,
Hot
let's
damn, let's do this.
just start reducing damage now. Immediately. Because so much of their team still has to go. What do we got? Okay, so these are the supporting enemy forces. Okay, we know that's a Shrek. I wish I could tag things. Like, just put a little tag on there and say Shrek, because we know what it is. We sensor locked it previously. So I don't know why that's showing... Oh, it is showing its little St. Cameron's, Knights of St. Cameron logo. It's just hard to see. Just one little laser shot. Pew. Oh, many adversaries. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, that is a bright green tank. But where? Where is the bright green tank? Here it is. It is a Brutus. Oh, that's weird. The Brutus assault tank, which is not an assault weight tank. But has lots of energy weapons, which is unusual for tanks. There are not a huge number of tanks that are just covered in energy weapons. There's like the Ontos, the various Shrek PPC carriers. That's about it, as far as I can recall.
My heat's getting pretty high.
Ugh, that's really obnoxious.
Armor's holding.
What we need is for the adversary to behave as though they are ninjas and approach us one at a time. For honor sake. Or something. So it'd be very easy to just shoot them one at a time.
Huh?
Okay, don't go here.
Aye, aye.
Because that's where you can get... Oh my. What have we here? Not very good numbers on an awesome, and unknown numbers on 2 unknown mechs back here, but almost certainly within line of sight of the turrets. So we're instead going to shoot at these guys.
Understood. Moving fast.
We will take worse numbers with the understanding that we will come back for them later. Do I want a precise strike now? Would precise strike? Wow, okay. Actually, yes. Jeez, those numbers go way up. Holy cow. Let's see. This thing's got a lot of armor on the front, but we do a lot of damage with this thing.
All weapons, fire.
Assuming, we hit with everything. Don't do half damage because it's occluded. Whoops. Alright, that wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be. Under ideal circumstances, we do a lot more damage. Dude, that
Light
thing's gonna
damage.
get
Holding
stepped on.
What's that?
Alternatively, it's gonna get shot. Like right now. Because, yeah, I'm all done with this thing. That's probably the end of that.
Let's go wild, folks!
Okay.
Come on, Neck Warriors! It's go time!
Oh, I can see the Emperor. Suboptimal.
Serious armor loss.
I hate these guys.
Okay, that's a problem.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
I'm not even 100% sure that this thing actually needs line of sight to us. Both of those might be indirect fire weapons anyway. It is kind of telling that they're in the
Commander?
same spot each time when they're shooting us, like we are standing in the same spot. It seems to indicate to me that they have to be able to see us. Let's not show our rear arc to potentially the turret and the world.
Sprinting!
But let's do shoot this guy in the back. In fact, can we precise strike him for funds? Those numbers go way up. This does cause us to overheat a little. Let's avoid that.
Got it.
Where did we hit him? Okay. And he does have an
Ready
engine
for orders.
in his torso section. Can we... Be really convenient if we could jump someplace nice and secluded and not immediately onto this thing, but it's gonna have to be what happens.
Up high.
So we want to move in this general direction. We want to continue shooting the awesome. We are going to precise strike again.
Got it.
If I had thought about it a little bit more cleanly, I would have given one of the Lance mechs to the Night Star pilot so that she could try to take people's heads off. A solid lance hit to the head, particularly with a large lance, will just end a mech. It's quite scary. but I was not thinking about it at the time. So all I have now is potential regret. Oh my. No respect for the locals. Jeez, guys. Alright, this thing doesn't act until Initiative 1. We can almost certainly get the Executioner behind it. It's still got a lot of armor up front. On the back, though, not so much. 70 armor on the backside. Really? That's a lot. Oh, that's a Demolisher. Hooray, pair of AC-20s. Just what we wanted to see roll around the corner. Alright, there's that Brutus.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, but we can't really afford to take a whole lot of damage right now. So we have some work to do, and dying a death by 1,000 cuts while getting it done is a real possibility and a problem. Oh, please don't explode
Light
the
damage,
thing
Commander.
on the catapult. That would be suboptimal, to say the least.
Standing by.
Okay, we're gonna leave the awesome to someone else.
Roger.
And we are going to shoot the crap out of probably the Brutus at this point. We're in a side arc. These numbers are pretty solid.
I'm taking the shot.
That's probably the end of the Brutus.
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Yeah, that's the end of the Brutus. Okay, the Omega turns out to be pretty solid.
What's that?
Surprising nobody. And I go... Geez, it sure would be nice to go someplace. Shoot, this guy... Oh, 50%. Why so bad? Better numbers on that guy. What if we come over here? Try to take care of this dude. Yeah, let's do that. Where's that big ol' egg? Right there. I'm not convinced that this keeps us out of its vision, but
Heading that way.
we'll see. Precise strike, yes. I guess we'll aim for the front again. And now it is very slow. Alright, it looks like we did not manage to drill the front 3 times, which is a shame. but standing in this pile of goop will make us cool down faster. Rude.
Reporting light damage.
Wait, who was damaged by that?
Yep.
I feel like no one got damaged. What do you have to report? This thing does have jump jets. I see. We are going to do exactly the same thing. Overheat. Fine. I'll make them more accurate another way.
Firing.
Okay, that thing is robust as all get out. What the? I'm trying not to say unkind words. But I would have expected that thing to die by now.
Receiving you.
Okay, so the Tyrannus, extremely speedy. Let's just see if we can kill this dumb thing.
Locking on.
Please explode. What? Seven structure remains. For real? Boy. Thing is a hair's breadth from exploding. And it has yet to act, I believe.
Barely hit, Commander.
Ready for orders.
The pile driver can actually see it. You know what? It feels bad to devote this many mechs to killing a single tank, but this thing's gotta go.
Confirmed.
Alright, there we go. First shot.
No retreat.
Just drill that thing into the
Enemy
dirt.
down.
Okay. So those two tanks were actually part of separate,
Orders.
distinct lances. Let's... Oh, man. Oh, that I could get into the water. I definitely cannot get into the water and shoot this dude in the back, which is what I really want to
All
do.
out.
Whoa. Let's not overheat that much. Turn off. Okay. We're just gonna go crit seeking and hope that we can blow up some stuff in the torso from behind. Man, that's... Oof. Okay. Well, what can you do?
Target lock on enemy.
Okay, engine
Recorded critical
crits. That's good. The E-cooling crit means, yes, the center torso is open. Shooting him in the back in the future will be a great idea.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Okay. It is the enemy's turn now. Okay, that was good. Missing. I like when they miss. Okay, those are not the Infernos. I was gonna laugh if they threw a bunch of Infernos on top of the pile of coolant that's laying on the ground. It would be pretty funny. Oh,
Damage minor.
doing damage to their own mech. Friendly fire kill? That'd be pretty funny. What's the Shrek got for armor? Not much. The Shrek has not much armor at all. We just got meleeed. I don't know where.
Systems holding.
Guess it was probably the Executioner. Would love to be able to see. Yes, it was the Executioner.
We can do this. Let's go.
Not phenomenal. Oh, jeez.
I'm catching some serious shit here, Commander.
Those turrets. Man. Yeah, not having evasion is
Reporting.
bad.
Your arm.
Oh, for real? Structure. Oh, good grief. I have many, many
Good to
words
go.
to say about that. None of them are kind.
Got it.
Okay, let's shoot this thing in the back again.
Affirmative.
Please just explode. Alright, good.
It's fired up. There's work to do.
I don't even care. Oh, 3 salvageable parts. Wow, really? I don't even care about the salvage anymore, but also cool. We will probably use the Omega to delete the Shrek in the upcoming turn. That is such a pain. Oh no. Oh, that's really not
Armor
good.
breach. Internal damage.
The Executioner, no.
Commander?
Oh, we can only charge. Dang. I was really hoping that we would be in a position to do a little bit more than charge. So if we could kick this thing.
On it.
Oh, why are we jumping? I was not intending to try and jump. This will cause us to overheat quite a bit and possibly blow up this thing. We'll see.
Firing and
Okay.
target's taking a critical hit.
Did not
Watch my
explode.
heat levels.
I was really hoping that it would. Ooh, it's short of structure on that side. But that's only going to do so much. What has this thing got? Oh, jeez. And that's like basically all the pulse lasers are on that side. That is so not great. Okay then.
Reporting heavy damage.
There's more demolishers over there. Just so many demolishers. Oh my goodness. Oh, for Christ's sake, really? That's a problem.
Weapon system down.
That's like all of the weapon systems in that mech. Fuck. Yeah, the executioner is now not good. Okay. Well, fuck. That's not ideal. Okay, jump jets. That's how you get on top of a building like
I'm
that.
here.
Fuck, man. I guess we try to delete the Shrek.
Confirmed.
It has yet to act. Both of these guys already acted. Hopefully this thing just explodes. Oh,
Show me your war face.
alright, the
Hostile
Shrek
removed.
definitely just exploded. Oh, come on.
Reporting critical hit.
Give me a break. I mean, I guess at this point, the fact that they're shooting the executioner is probably fine. What else are they going to do to it? It's damage that isn't going into the other mechs. Okay. Let's continue trying not
what's
to
that?
die. We have some demolishers to try and explode. It would be really ideal.
Heading that way.
Oh, we don't have... Alright, we're actually going to sensor lock this demolisher. While shooting it would be nicer. Those damage, like, to hit numbers are not good enough to justify, like, just giving it a go. We don't have sensor or precision strike available to us. So we will make the shots easier for everyone else. Oh, that's not good.
Orders?
Oh, hey, it's the Emperor. Can't run. Can jump. Has garbage numbers.
Engaging jump jet.
So we are going to jump. And we're going to brace and drop all of that instability. Oh, come on. Just leave the executioner alone.
Orders? No shooting, just running.
I kind of forgot that the adversary could melee us. It's probably my fault.
All weapon systems locked on. Critical hit, Commander.
Good. But I hope you panic. Those should be hitting buildings.
Commander.
Come on, pile. Apparently the pile driver cannot quite get line of sight on the demolisher, which is unfortunate.
On my way. Double time.
The demolisher will explode, most likely, by the time, or before it gets another turn, but even still.
Ready for orders.
All right, stand up.
Regained stance, Commander.
You can't kick him. I want you to kick him, like, really badly. Really badly want for you to kick him.
On my way.
Landmines. Christ. Oh, I was really hoping he'd explode there too. Doesn't seem.
Target
Oh,
neutralized.
oh, he did. Get ruined. I should probably have her eject,
We
but
can do this!
we'll see.
Let's go!
She did get a kill. That'll help a little bit. Oh, that doesn't help.
Losing lots of armor.
It does rupture
They've
that
blown
though.
past my armor.
Yeah, not ideal. Hey.
Commander?
We're gonna reserve a little bit. I want to see if this demolisher moves.
Receiving you.
Again, we could charge it, but I don't think that's actually helpful. Let's see if it acts.
Serving action.
No.
Waiting for orders.
Fine then. If we jump here, oh, our numbers are terrible. Good grief. If we jump here, they're not really that much better. Okay, we are gonna jump here,
Engaging jump jets.
drop all the heat we can, hit defensive formation, and be done. I should probably have taken shots now that I think about it, but what can you do?
Aye, aye.
Good to go.
Oh, man. Okay. I don't like this at all. Not even a little bit. How does this thing have 6 evasion? That's just crazy.
Standing by.
What we might be able to do is get it with the Omega. I'm not sure. All right, we're gonna hold on the Omega.
Waiting for orders.
Can't get any more than 5 evasion? What happened? This thing was getting a lot more than 5 evasion not that long ago.
Affirmative.
Alright, let's sensor lock the
I've got a
Demolisher.
sensor lock.
See if the Demolisher immediately moves to get its evasion back. It does not. Convenient.
I'm here.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure we can turn the corner with the Omega and make its life miserable. Yeah, those are much better numbers.
Roger.
Whoops.
Mech destroyed.
Alright, cool. The Omega deletes another tank.
What's that?
Alright, for the moment, maybe the stupid egg doesn't have line of sight on us. It would be nice to keep it that way.
Heading that way.
100-ton vehicles, huh? What are they?
We have information coming in.
Okay, an up-armored behemoth. That's one thing. It's fun because that little, like, sensor reading for the egg, not nearly large enough for its actual size. It's like twice that tall.
Confirmed.
Okay, we could... try to take shots at this 80-ton vehicle. I'm not sure that this is a good idea.
10-4.
It is going to have to go away someday. Wow, those numbers are not great. I don't understand how it ended up with 6 evasion. That's a lot. But, you know, we could shoot the building next to it. That's fine.
Commander?
The Tyrannus. Oh, that's right. The Tyrannus is oddly fast.
Understood. Moving fast.
Well, we'll see what happens. Definitely not what I was hoping for. Kind of hoping this thing would have exploded. Just like spontaneously. Component damage. It has lost ammo for its machine guns. Oh no. Whatever will it do? shoot us,
I'm losing
turns
armor
out.
bad.
It's not going to move, though. That's surprising. Oh, nope, it just has ace pilot. Didn't move very far. Hopefully we'll be able to exploit one evasion in the near future. Additional 80-ton vehicles, which may or may not be Shreks. Oh, that's not very kind at all.
Getting banged up real good here.
Yeah, we haven't even
My armor's
gotten
getting stripped off.
in range of the Overlord yet. And the Emperor is like at half
I'm losing
armor.
armor left and right.
And the Executioner is just totally
Yes,
screwed.
Commander.
Yeah. I mean, do I keep the Executioner around and risk...
Commander.
I think... I don't want to shut down. Where does one eject? Not seeing the eject button. Usually it was like right here. Oh, there it is. What lives in the head? That's totally repairable. All right, we're going to eject her. She's not going to meaningfully contribute to the rest of the mission, and I would prefer to save what is left of this mech if we can. This sucks.
Ejecting.
Oy. I don't think I've ever had to do that before.
Copy that.
Okay, better numbers. Great numbers. How is that thing not dead? Both side sections are open. Wow. Alright, we gotta get the Emperor out of harm's way.
That all you got?
Okay. We're going to switch around again to the top of the initiative order here in a moment. The Overlord is going to go through all its turrets. Hopefully none of them can shoot us. That seems unlikely.
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
Let's see, we've got 4, 8, 10. We've still got 12. Yeah, problem. We've still got 12
Getting banged up
adversaries.
real good here.
Okay. Those buildings that we were counting on to screen us from the turrets are gone now. Yeah, that's not good. Pretty sure that came off the Overlord. So it's got like direct line of sight now.
Good to go.
Sub-optimal. Okay, what's over here? We have just a couple of vehicles, and by just a couple, I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vehicles that is fully half. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Because the dropship doesn't count. That's more than half of our remaining adversary load is vehicles. One of which is pretty well planked. We need to advance. Oh, we can get to 7 now. What does the electrical field do? Temporary damage reduction of 5% for moving through an electrical field? What? Okay, you know what? I'm not going to ask. Let's not get bogged down with pesky things like science.
Got a lock.
Okay, thankfully he's a terrible shot.
I'm losing armor bad.
It didn't seem to do very much.
Good to go.
What is that? It's a Helios. Okay, we are going to... Oh, geez. We gotta keep advancing on
Roger. Full speed.
the dropship. That's gonna have to be how it goes. It's kind of unfortunate. I would love to be able to just pivot around and shoot all this stuff, but the more time this thing gets to shoot at us, the worse off we're gonna be. We're just gonna have to bring these guys back this way. Continue to pull the adversaries from this side towards us, so we can shoot at them the whole way. This is definitely harder than the Overlord, or the Union mission is, though.
I'm losing armor left and right.
Yeah, we
Hard
need to
hit
get
there.
the
Report
Emperor
major armor
moved.
loss.
Somebody around here has Ace Pilot, right? I think one of our guys has Ace Pilot. Which would be real convenient for the purposes of getting this thing handled. Let's see who has Ace Pilot. Bulwark, it's Street Racer. It's not this guy. Lightfoot, Ace Pilot. It's the Awesome has Ace Pilot. Shoot.
Aye, aye.
Oh well. What can you do? No, don't careful
Standing by.
maneuvers. That's not what I want at all.
Going full throttle.
Let's sensor lock another 100-ton vehicle and find out what it is. An advanced behemoth, not to be confused with an up-armored behemoth. The difference is probably in the spelling. Yeah, I need it to be the Emperor's turn, please. Soon it will be the Emperor's turn. Okay,
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
that thing's here now.
Orders.
As much as I really want to shoot this thing and then leave, I don't think we can do that. And we need to get this guy out of trouble.
All right, let's move.
We'll sensor lock it just so that it stays within
Got a lock.
visual range. Well, we can keep eyes on it. It may not be in visual range per se. Really? Hold up now. That charger can see the Omega? Oh.
Huh?
Alright, well, let's try to kill this behemoth. It's right here.
Heading that way.
We might as well. What does this thing have? 1680 armor.
Lighting them up.
Shooting it through the front seems like a poor decision, but that's the only arc I've got
Yeah, Commander.
that I can hit. %. What if it was better than 50%?
Roger. Full speed.
What if it was like, yeah. What if it was like that?
Firing all weapons.
Ooh, head tap. Nice. Who's
Good
left?
to go.
The pile driver, huh? Who pretty much, no matter what. Okay, you know what? How far away can we be and still get a shot on that Shrek?
No shooting, just running.
I don't want to miss. Because it would be real awkward to miss.
On it. That's a kill.
Alright, another one done. Alright, hopefully next round we will get to have the Omega delete that stupid thing. I'm not mad or anything. Definitely not. Okay, I'm a little mad.
Come on, mech warriors.
I'm especially a little
It's
mad
showtime.
about. God, that shit is just
Oh, they don't like me at all.
incessant.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
I'm especially grumpy about the Executioner. It's my own fault, which is why I'm extra grumpy about it.
Commander?
What can you do? I wish we could kick this thing. That would be extremely convenient. Oops, that's not what we want.
Waiting for orders.
We would like to shoot it in the rear arc, would we? I think we would. No, it has more armor in the rear arc than it does in the side arcs, amazingly enough. And since it currently has no damage reduction, there's no damage reduction for us to ignore by shooting it in the rear torso, or rear arc.
Double time.
So we're just gonna shoot it in the side. go from here?
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Now those were in the front. Okay, the Helios. Really
Armor
wish they
holding.
couldn't see the Omega. That'd be ideal.
Orders? Roger.
Okay, we're gonna continue shooting this thing. I think we're gonna precise strike. Are we? We are. There's very little point in not at this point.
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Explode?
Hostile eliminated.
Nice. The power of the lance.
I'm here.
I'm so tempted to just like walk over and start shooting them. But the numbers are not good. And there's a lot of stuff over here that we still have to blow up. Jeez. Do we just turn and try to take these guys out? No, I don't think we do.
Let's move.
I do think we try to sensor lock something. What's this?
I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, it's an AC-2 carrier. Look at that. Comedy option, we can sensor lock the dropship. I wonder if it's so tall that we could take shots if we could see it. That would be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, that's some interesting camera work that's going on there. Oh, those must be mortars. And who is doing that? It's one of these vehicles. I just don't know which one. Guess possibly one of the 80-ton vehicles? That doesn't seem like a sufficient number of mortars for an 80-ton vehicle. Because the 80-ton mortar carriers are the ones that we use, and they put a great many rounds downfield. Those are not super great numbers.
Heading that way.
Those are better. What's your armor status? Your armor status is minimal. Wow.
Lighting them up.
Explode? Explode.
Kapow!
Okay. We got that lance, apparently. Okay. So we're down to 3, 4, 5, 9 plus the drop ship. Hey.
Yep.
The Emperor. We're going to keep moving in this direction. No, the jump jets are not worth it.
Copy that.
I want to turn the Emperor around and begin shooting at these guys because I'm grumpy at them.
I've got a sensor lock.
Is that multiple chargers? No, I just lost track of the charger.
Good to go.
The Tyrannus over this way.
On the move. Full speed.
Okay, and who's left?
Standing by.
Oh, the pile driver. That's right.
Roger. Full speed.
We'll activate defensive formation. Extra damage reduction for our team is always good. Oh no. What the?
Ooh, that is going to cost.
The hell's going on over here?
Let's get fired up. There's
Okay, it's an
work to do.
arm. Okay, thankfully the Awesome's left arm is
Ooh, that is going to cost.
just kind of ablative. There's nothing in it. But the rest of this is
Okay, that was bad.
problematic. I did not think that it was... This isn't great.
Oh, my head. Well, so much for that.
Oh boy. We have a problem.
I'm not liking this.
Okay. Turret's really bad. This has a Clan XL engine in it. If it
Good to go.
explodes, I don't know that we can replace it. Apparently stepping around this corner. Yeah. Yeah, all of the turrets can see you now. If you come around this corner.
Moving fast.
There it is. It's big and tall. Okay. And there's an advanced behemoth just like hiding underneath it. Possibly even trapped underneath it. What do we need to explode in terms of missile turrets, energy turrets, ballistic turret? No. This is a pair of Gauss rifles. Oh, that's the behemoth. Sniper artillery. We would like for that to explode. This is a lot of lasers, holy cow. Okay. Jeez. I think... I don't know. I don't know what the answer is in terms of what do we explode on this thing. Or do we explode the behemoth? Knowing that the behemoth has yet to go. It's sniper turret as well. Great. Okay, we're gonna try to shoot the behemoth. Because we would like the behemoth to disappear as
Primary
well.
target is taking damage.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Maybe it'll try to run away.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I think we are in some trouble.
Affirmative.
So the catapult is one of the things that's full of lances for the purpose of shooting these turrets. Because the turrets have 700 armor, but only 100 structure. And therefore fall prey to lances much more rapidly. I wish that there was a good way for me to target these things individually without having to tab through all of my targets. Whoa, even with Precise Strike, we're getting like only 63s to hit. That's not worth it. That's not worth wasting that on. Let's try it.
Locked on.
All right, we got it a little bit. The problem is that all of these turrets are going to be a serious problem for us. And then there's this shit.
This doesn't inspire confidence.
Oh, there goes the awesome. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't realize that he was going to be in line of sight for everything. And also that he was so unsteady. We may be in over our heads. We'll see. We can always restart the mission and bring the tanks. I mean, other than the fact that we've been going at this for nearly 2 hours and we're finally looking at the primary target. This is a lengthy mission.
Aye, aye.
Is the Omega in a space where it can, under any circumstances, see any of the dropship? Kind of. It can see one thing if we bring it over here.
Copy that.
Which is this energy turret. What happens if we precise strike? Not much. 40% do not leave me thinking, yeah, I should precise strike that. Even if it is double what I was going to get otherwise.
Aye, aye. Engaging target.
Looks like we missed a lot. And may have blown up a couple of buildings in the process of missing.
Orders.
Okay, the Emperor Guess we just keep running this way.
Affirmative.
I think we know that's a behemoth. We don't know what any of these are.
Sensors locked on.
Okay, that's partisan. Apparently. Ugh,
Full damage on that hit.
pile driver is so slow.
I'm ready for orders.
Okay, so the Tyrannus also has a bunch of
Double
lances
time. Let's go.
for the purposes of shooting turrets on... Yeah, let's shoot this ballistic.
Locking on target.
The sniper turret would be ideal, but I guess not.
Receiving you.
I guess the hope at this point is that we have a sufficient number of mechs available for them to shoot at,
On it.
that they don't just all shoot one. Because otherwise, if the turrets focus fire, we're effectively done. There's no way for us to overcome that. That would be that behemoth. Okay, and here comes all of the turrets. So let's see what happens. Not great.
Reporting heavy damage.
Structure
Section hard.
on...
My armor's melting off.
Oh, a couple of them.
Hey, I lost a weapon.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is tough. Should have brought the tanks. You know, if we don't get the tanks back, that's probably okay.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, but let's not also give line of sight to all those tanks over there that we have conveniently ignored the existence of thus
Right,
far.
Commander.
Okay. The turret, no, not that turret. I do want us to shoot this turret. No. Just tabbing through all of the targets. Just a reminder of how many turrets this dumb thing has. There we go. Do we actually want to try and burn through 700 armor on this thing? I don't think we do. Okay, we're gonna look for... Oh, there it was, the advanced behemoth. Just want the behemoth. There we go. We got it. We got the behemoth. Shoot the behemoth,
Commander.
please. I love its goofy little antenna.
The damage is light.
I didn't hurt you.
Receiving you.
I mean, I guess technically 0 damage is light, but
Understood. Moving fast.
okay. Precise strike on this, the ballistic turret. This is what we're after. Okay, and it's actually taking hits as though we can kill it through the magical power of knocking out its pilot. That's convenient, if true. We'll have to see if that's a thing we can actually do. It's probably got some sort of immune to pilot death tag on it, because that would be way too convenient. Oh, leave this lad alone.
Armor breach! Internal damage!
That's not
Standing
good.
by. All right, full speed.
Okay. I need you to vigilance so you don't fall over when this thing shoots you and then subsequently die. And we see... well, we could just shoot the Overlord. Okay, we can see the behemoth. We're gonna shoot the behemoth.
Attacking from position.
So hopefully it will just destroy the behemoth. Like
Tango
that.
down.
Nice. Oh boy.
Confirmed.
Need the Emperor to get here soon. Okay, we know what all of those are. We still don't know what this is.
Got a lock.
A heavy rifle carrier. Interesting.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, the Tyrannus, we're gonna continue to have shoot that
On
sniper
my way.
turret.
Double time.
Would be really nice if we could actually individually target the turrets. There we go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Okay. That one is gone. That's one turret.
Orders.
Hooray, we got through one turret. Sorry, I'm just reading what this electrical field does, and okay, sure.
I copy.
Again, let's not let science get in the way of enjoying the game. Not ideal. Please leave this lead alone. It has a lot more evasion than other things do. Could you not shoot it, please? See, like, that's so much better. The Omega has so much more armor.
I hate these guys.
Alright. It's a little better. Ah, that's not good at all. Oh, that's especially not good. What? Dead. Oh, that... Oh boy.
Aye,
Well then. This is going swimmingly.
aye. Acknowledged.
I don't even know what to shoot at this point. I mean, I guess we could just shoot the Overlord itself. That's what we're here to explode. However, I feel like these things are much more dangerous. Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Okay, so we can do a substantial amount of its health in one round with the Omega, but that's also like the heaviest armed mech we have. Most heavily armed mech we have.
Ready for orders.
So it would be ideal if we had other ways to get this stuff handled.
Acknowledged.
Okay, Overlord turret. Yeah, that's a lot of lasers. Let's activate defensive formation. Shoot. Okay, this turret, yeah, is harmed. Could have sworn there was a turret that we could shoot that was full of lasers and other stuff. Oh, an advertisement. Lovely. This is what I get for not paying attention. Sure, we'll shoot this thing. Oh. The rifle carrier can see us now.
Internal structure damage.
Oh boy. Well, knowing what I know now about this mission,
Losing lots of armor.
I would go about this much
Systems
differently.
holding.
Yep. Double time. Let's go.
Okay, the Emperor is finally in range of anything. 2 different turrets. Somehow the one that's further away... Oh, we're in the side arc. That's how.
I'm on him.
I think we just hit the Overlord itself. Okay, I think the ad break is over now. Welcome back. Oh my gosh. Not much
Standing by.
happened. We continue to be getting kind of thrashed by this thing.
Going full throttle.
Okay, we are looking to shoot this turret over here. We'll be able to tell which one it is because it has damaged structure. That one.
Oh, it's on now.
There we go. Nice. Okay. So the Tyrannus and the catapult together
Good to go.
can bring down 1 turret a turn, which doesn't sound like a lot, but is gonna have to be good enough. Seems like the Omega
Reporting light damage.
can probably strip the armor from a turret in 2 turns. Probably won't be able
Let's
to
hit 'em
actually
hard.
kill the turret in that time frame, because the structure won't be gone yet. Oop. Structure
Internal
exposed.
structure damage.
That's a thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I lost a weapon.
Uh-oh. Lost more than one. I don't think we're making it through this one. We may have to save scum this. As much as I dislike the idea of doing so.
Orders?
We could choose to withdraw right now. Can't run, huh? Can jump. Okay, we need to figure out what turret you and the Tyrannus are going to kill next.
Firing jump jets.
God, our chances to hit on any of the turrets are just complete trash. This one is the one that the Omega is going after, or was going after. We'll see if the Omega remains alive. Alright, let's go for this top energy turret. Okay. It's a start. Just have to tag it. God, we are getting unsteadied like so frequently. I do not understand what is causing us to gain that much instability. It's like we should have braced at the end of last turn, which should remove all that, And somehow he's back up here? It doesn't make any sense.
Losing lots of armor.
That was honestly not that bad, considering. We are in trouble, though. Oh, that's not good at all.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Oh, don't panic.
I'm under
You're
heavy
fine.
fire.
Everything's fine. This is fine. This is decidedly not fine. Just in case anyone was concerned about my ability to judge the situation. Oh, that's not good at
Light
all.
damage. Holding firm.
That's really bad.
I'm here.
Okay, we need the Omega to... not get destroyed.
Let's move.
Hopefully it can still see the thing we were shooting at, but maybe not. Seems like no. Somehow it can't see the actual Overlord. Like there's a giant ass dropship right there. You can't see it?
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Yes, Zorop, that is correct. We are in, this is fine, levels of trouble at the moment. We may not be successfully completing this mission. We had an unfortunate incident with an executioner getting knocked over. Now our pile driver's taking a nap.
Systems holding.
And in general,
Confirm.
we would prefer that they were both upright and that I hadn't accidentally walked an awesome into a situation that resulted in its demise. Okay, why does everyone have so much instability? I do not understand where it is all coming from. Do we want the missile turret? Do we want the other turret? We should be able to see the other turret as well. I know that's not particularly meaningful. There are so many turrets. I guess we can't see the other one. And we're going to overheat if we do this. If we have to retry this mission, which we might. First of all, I don't know if we could retry it tonight. This has taken a long time. But if we do have to retry this, yes, walk impaired. You can walk impaired buildings. The game is not super picky about what it applies status effects to. As far as I can tell, the weapons simply say,
Oh, what's up, boss?
apply this effect, and it doesn't discriminate based on target type. Is this the Tyrannus? This is the Tyrannus. We need the Tyrannus.
Full speed, no target.
Where is the turret that we were shooting? No, 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 no. Also no. Also no, yes. This is the one. I can tell because it's missing structure.
Firing a full salvo.
I don't think we actually hit it. That sucks. Please stand up, sir.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Okay, time for him to stand up.
All right. Back in the
Okay.
fight.
Step 1. Defensive formation for everyone. Please don't die, friends. We need you all. Everyone here is critical and important. I promise. Yeah, shoot this
Copy
thing.
that.
More walk impairments for stationary objects.
Show me your war face.
We are about to get lit up.
Crap, that shot went internal.
Oh, it's not just that one. Those ones too.
That shot got past my armor.
Yeah. Yeah, we know. We know.
Internal structure damage.
He already lost evasive? Like, how is that even...
I'm taking internal.
Oh, that's the end of the catapult. Shoot. It's probably the end of the catapult. We'll see. Like, I hit vigilance on the pile
Taking
driver,
heavy
right?
hits, Commander.
No, I didn't. It got up because it had fallen over. It had 0 instability and is already... Wow. Don't know how that happened. That's not good.
Reporting critical.
Again? Jeez. Dude just cannot stay standing. Does he have, like, any kind of... No, not the Emperor we want. Oh, okay, the catapult's getting thrashed.
Internal structure damage.
Wait, what just fell and destroyed itself? Some sort of vehicle just got destroyed. Alright, it's not letting me select. Alright, well, screw those buildings, I guess. Anyway, the big lesson from this is next time we're bringing the tanks, even if there's a risk that they might not come home. We need the tanks.
Using lots of armor.
The tanks are important. Yeah, the pile driver's in trouble.
Standing by.
So is the Omega, so it's not like the pile driver's alone in this regard. Honestly, I've never seen Davy Crockett ammo. But, also, hello, Infernal Icon. It's good to see you again. This is a hell of a mission.
Firing.
It has definitely been a lot rougher than anything else we've ever done. Like, I don't usually lose max, let alone 3 plus however many I'm about to lose, because there's 2 of them that are currently laying down. But yeah, I do think it's interesting that they call small nukes the Davy Crockett.
This isn't looking too good.
Because there is, thus far, this campaign has been Iron Man with a few exceptions. The exceptions being
Standing by.
there was a period in time where certain missions or certain effects, like there was a particular mod that was causing us to be unable to finish missions. So we were playing through a mission, we would get to the end, the game would freeze, and whatever damage was done would disappear because we couldn't actually complete the mission. So there are a few instances where once the patch came out and we got everything fixed, we went back into the mission with a little bit more understanding of what was going to happen and then didn't lose a mech that we would otherwise have lost. And sometimes you just, you know, it's Battletech. Sometimes you get Battleteched. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you eat a headshot. Sometimes it's an ammo explosion. Sometimes you don't. Yeah, we didn't hit this thing at all last turn.
Acknowledge.
Be really nice if we did this turn. Okay, there we go. So, outside of a few instances where, because of a game issue, we were unable to keep up, it has otherwise, yes, just been one continuous.
Yep.
Although, I think there's an Iron Man option that you can turn on. So it's not that. I could choose to go back. I simply don't.
I got you.
Until very recently, it has never really been a problem. Yes. Do we shoot this? Yes. Why are you overheating so bad? Do we want to kill the missile turret more? I don't think so. So many turrets. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we're gonna shoot this thing. Oh, did we lose a heatsink? Or 2 or 3? It's possible that that might be a problem for us. Because we are generating a lot more heat than I expect with that mech. And I'm not 100% sure what's up with that. Yeah, that's not great. Let's see.
Commander?
Need the Tyrannus to come this way. So the Tyrannus has been great in this mission. Very happy with its performance. There we go. Let's continue shooting this thing.
No retreat!
Okay. That turret is destroyed now. The only problem is that there are so many more of them. Thankfully, the sniper turret that's on this side of the Overlord does not appear to be able to shoot across,
Waiting for orders.
which is convenient for us because additional artillery would just be way beyond anything we need. All right, so the left-hand side of this mech is totally screwed. So let's try and point the left-hand side away from... Are you kidding me?
Mess him up. Mess him up good.
Well, fuck.
Internal structure damaged.
Yeah, we have problems now.
Weapon system down.
Oof. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Taking internal damage.
Not sure the pile driver's gonna... Oh, could shoot at the Terranist, that's fine.
Took a hard hit there.
Oh, there goes the catapult.
Battle mech down.
Ugh. At what point do we hit the withdraw button? Just accept our losses and carry on. I wonder how much it would cost to repair.
We're getting our asses handed to us.
Yeah, we absolutely are. Okay. Win condition is destroy the dropship. Which, for the record, has 3,000 structure and 25,000 armor. Which we have done a little bit of damage to. But not to like denigrate our team, I don't think we're gonna get that done though.
Losing armor.
It also didn't help that there were
Not much armor left in that location.
20 enemy units to take care of in addition. That was rough. Excuse me. I think we hit the withdraw button now. I think we're down to 3 mechs. Yeah, there's sufficient like firepower on the Overlord that you can't simply just shoot the Overlord and win unless you're using something like a Davy Crockett. For those of you who are not aware, Davy Crockett is a small nuclear weapon. I'll probably be okay. We're gonna withdraw. Good faith withdrawal.
Let's get off this rock.
We'll see how bad it is to fix all this. If it's even fixable. In some cases, we may have lost items that are functionally irreplaceable. Things like Clan XL engines, which are just so good. So good. Alright, and we get like nothing. Wow, it actually killed her. Even though... Yeah, that's really strange. Where's the cockpit, though? Did this have... No, it doesn't appear to have had something goofy like a torso-mounted cockpit. I'm curious how she died. Alright, well, we're down a pilot. That sucks. I am sad that Triceratops did not make it. Okay, yes. Thank you, Yang, for your astute knowledge and understanding of the situation that we will in fact need to do repairs before we go anywhere. The Executioner is scrap. We are going to scrap this mech. We can't bring it back. All of its weapons are gone, and they're all weapons that we can't replace. And I want its XL engine. So we're gonna scrap this mech and carry on. don't know if we have the necessary bits for this. So repair that. We lose. Okay, so we are short. Do we have a prototype heatsink still? Because those things are... Yes, we do. Those things are otherwise very difficult to come by. We need actuators. A lower arm actuator is fine. The problem is going to be the clan ERPPCs, which I don't think we have any more of. I think the only ones we had were on this machine. Which is unfortunate, because they do more damage than the regular ERPPCs, while also weighing less. And taking up less space. Clan PPCs are kind of stupid, because so if we do this, yeah, we're 2 tons overweight. Our heat efficiency is still kind of insane. We can probably shed a couple of those. And now our heat delta is only 11 heat, which as long as we... where'd the other PPC go, please? I just want one of each in each arm. There we go, that works. Surprisingly enough, that's only 36,000 C-bills. That's not as much as I thought. Oh, this is the one that has the torso DNI cockpit in it. That's right. Because the Omega is silly. The crab is fine. Pile driver. Repair everything. Wow, we lost a lot of this mech. Alright, I guess we start from the top of the list. Core 300. Sanctuary double heatsink kits, which we have plenty of. E-cooling 2. This is also, I guess, an opportunity for us to make any changes we would like. Sanctuary XL engine, huh? Yeah. And then we need 2 gamma cannons, 2 heat sinks, and a lower arm actuator. That's a lot. Let's grab the heat sinks while we're here. Sanctuary double heat sink, and we'll put another one in the foot. Weapons. Hopefully we have... Oh yeah, we've got 14 gamma cannons. I think we'll be fine. Alright, this thing is fine. It's only 2 million C-bills. Yeah, that's fine.
Logged and noted.
So much complaining. This one should be relatively easy. It's just a couple of pieces of gear. Heat negators. No. Where does it go? It's got to go with, yeah, heat negator, and then I guess a large modal laser. This is where I'm going to take an opportunity to make some changes to this based on what we experienced in the last go at the mission. Large lance. We'll switch the modal lasers for lances. The utility of lances is actually quite high. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me just a second. Ferrovanadium. Should be, yeah, we've got 1 remaining, and this will let us just add a little bit more armor And also reduce incoming damage, because ferrovanadium is silly. If you're not familiar with ferrovanadium armor, whoops. It is the silliest stuff. Because it's lighter than regular armor, comes with built-in, effectively case 3, it's called shield, and provides a flat 20% damage reduction against non-energy weapons. It's insane. So good.
Right.
I love
I'll get it this
ferrovanadium armor. It's just completely bonkers. Okay, repair everything. This is where we need a Clan XL engine, which is tough. Because those are hard to come by. We explicitly did not go looking for the clans this time. That was a choice that was made. So Clan XL engines are... We do not get very many opportunities to find them. So when we do, we try our best. Okay. That's all those are done. We need another gamma cannon because that's what this is about. Okay. Yeah, Clan XL engines are expensive. They're very, very pricey, but totally worth it. They are possibly, I think quite possibly, if it wasn't for the fact that they're so expensive, but even then, like, C-bills are, after a point, kind of meaningless. I'm pretty sure that Clan XL engines are probably the single best clan equipment that, like, exists. Problem is, we need another Clan XL engine for the Goliath. Which I don't think we're going to get. I think we're going to have to go with a somewhat more generic option. Which fills me with disappointment. What did we miss? Okay. Double heat sinks. 1, 2... 2 double heat sinks. Oh, and the double heat sink kit. That's kind of important. I'm gonna not use additional double heat sinks. We're actually gonna go with an e-cooling unit and save ourselves some crit slots, because we're going to have to devote those crit slots to an XL engine of standard, like, enormous size. Minus 10% walking distance. Is that actually worth it? I think that might be worth it in this case, because at least you don't die when you lose a torso section. All right, let's see what happens there. Oh, it had an E-cooling +2 in it already, and it had additional heat sinks. Oh. Gamma cannon? No. Yes. And I think we had a PPC fire control system attached to it. Do we still have one? Yes, we do. Okay. So those are there. We have 4 tons remaining, 2 of which supposedly need to be dedicated to heat sinks, although I'm not sold on that. And we're supposed to have 2 tons worth of lasers. We are going to have lasers, however. Medium lances. Because again, lances, super good. Heat delta. 18 heat's not a huge problem in terms of, like, overall delta. We will be fine. Guardian ECM, a whole bunch of other stuff. Alternatively, we could have a single lance. Could have Did we break the mech bay? We might have broken the mech bay. Uh-oh. And let's grab one heatsink. Sanctuary heatsink goes in the center torso. Sure, why not? Okay, and we have a ton left. Oh, because lances weigh 2 tons apiece. Hey. Great. What do we do with an extra ton? We have ECM. We have a command console. Do we add an active probe? Because I think a clan active probe only weighs 1 ton. Sure. Why not? Okay, so much broken stuff. That's everything. Which, you know, while taking 34 days to fix everything, does not bankrupt us by any means. That was only like 8 million C-bills worth of repairs. Oh, wait, hold on. Aha, catapult. Okay, catapult might be a little bit more expensive as every piece of equipment comes off this stupid thing. Okay, core 260. Do we want to make any changes to this thing? Let's see. Wait, does it have a 260 already? What do you mean there's no space? Oh dear. Is it? It's broken. We have a problem with the catapult. The problem is that the mech bay is very upset with us. Repair everything. Oh, okay. We have to put the XL engine back in first before we'll have enough space to actually put an engine into it. Wow. Could make it a little bit faster at the cost of something else. I don't know what that something else is, though. This thing struggles with armor. And this thing is actually probably not a very good mech. Now that I think about it. Do we want to bring this thing back to life? Or do we just want to strip its parts and then distribute the lances amongst other parts of the crew? The problem with that is that lances have really short ranges. Like, this is a max range of 360 meters. It's very hard to snipe from only 360 meters away. This one is a whopping 480 meters. Like, in terms of weapons that might actually be considered sniping, Gauss rifles have like a 900 meter range. Yeah, those are the stock weapons. This is a Catapult S3, which is a Sanctuary model. It's designed largely to abuse lances. It's got just a pile of lances, so it does a whole bunch of structure damage no matter what you're doing, like regardless of the status of your opponent's armor, it's going to hit structure. So lances do, so yeah, this does 15 to armor, 10 to structure. And they all generally have that kind of a split. So the large lances will do like 30 and 20. But yeah, this one's not built with the idea of sniping in mind. It's got to get close to people. And I think between having to get close to people and having this armor load, I feel like what we are running into is that the mech is just bad. Let's scrap this catapult. I want to like it, but I just don't think it's there. Alright, we're gonna scrap that. What's on this Orion? Gamma cannon, a directed X-ray cannon, which, interestingly enough, do you know what the difference, scientifically speaking, is between an X-ray and a gamma ray? Oh, this thing has a VRM in it. That's what it has. So it's the interesting thing here. So a directed X-ray cannon and a gamma cannon. The difference between an X-ray and a gamma ray is almost nothing. From like a strictly scientific standpoint, it's where do they originate from? Is it from an electron transition or from a nuclear transition? But once they leave wherever it is that they originated from, they are functionally indistinguishable from one another. These are both the same thing. Anyway, and they're also both lasers. Because lasers are just like tight, coherent beams of photons. And X-rays are photons, gamma rays are photons. They're all just lasers. Anyway, I'll stop standing on my science soapbox now. Okay. I mean, strictly speaking, no. But it's the decay of any element. So any radioactive element decays, and there's some X-rays and gamma rays are both ionizing. So, by definition, they have to be ionizing. Well, okay, I guess maybe they don't. Those would be some really, really, really soft X-rays, though. Anyway, so if this is the nucleus of an atom right here that just happens to be chilling on this Roshnu, and, you know, it is energetic, and it decays, and it becomes a different atom. So instead of having, you know, 1 proton and 2 neutrons, which would be deuterium, it decays to have 2 protons and a neutron, which would be helium-3. It would release a photon in doing so, and that photon would be considered a gamma ray because it comes from a nucleus. Whereas if it had a bunch of electrons floating around outside it and one of them had high energy and then that electron dropped to a low energy region, it would emit a photon. Same way, that's considered an X-ray because it originates from an electron transition rather than a nuclear transition. But they're both photons. The energy ranges wherein gamma rays and X-rays exist overlap. There is functionally no way to tell the difference because once it arrives at a detector where you can detect it, you can't tell. The only thing you can do is look at the energy and then say, I know that photons of this energy originate from this reaction, therefore I can say that that is a gamma ray or that that is an X-ray. Or maybe you're standing next to an X-ray machine, in which case you know what the answer is. But my science soapbox is only so useful when it comes to science fiction games. But yes, both of those are ionizing radiation. Because if they were non-ionizing from a game perspective, they wouldn't do any damage. They would just be like flashlights. Okay, we are going to advance time. Did we want... Oh, I would have to stop work on the Omega to go back in and figure out what the hell's going on with it. Okay. OCD is going to kick in a little bit here as we rearrange all of the mechs to be perfect in terms of weight order. Oh, we can get rid of this thing. I don't want this thing. This thing's a piece of trash. What does this do? Extremely fast and easy refits. Yeah, like I didn't know what I was gonna get out of that event. Like sometimes you get cool things. There's like the Schwerer Gustav or whatever, but no, I got whatever the hell this thing is. Some sort of bizarre Frankenmech. I'll store it. I'm not gonna use it. It doesn't have anything in it that's so amazing that I'm like, yes, do this. See, if this was +3 increased resolve gain for the whole lance, because everybody was just so chuckled to see it on the battlefield, sure. Do we have anything in storage that we could bring back out? We have an embouchure. Oh, this is the artillery embouchure. It's got a Sirocco on it. We've never found more parts for the monster. Miniaturized king crab marauder hybrid. What? That sounds... Honestly, that sounds pretty hilarious. We have a very interesting king crab. This is the melee version of the king crab that we pilot around with its giant claws. And it is largely built just to melee stuff to death, because it melees for like 450 damage a turn. And it's surprisingly fast. 2 plasma rifles and 2 MRMs. That's not so bad. Anyway, this is the Snip Snab, and it's really silly. Alright, we're just gonna advance time a ways, because a lot of stuff's broken. What is this? New colony region. Capellan marches. The recent Capellan St. Ives and Fedcom Civil War conflicts. Waves of refugees. Ooh, boy, that sounds tough. Okay, so this is more Chaos March and piracy business. This is all new to BTA. I haven't seen this before. It'll be interesting to see what that actually means as far as the gameplay goes. Wolfbanes? Sure.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
That mech is terrible. But I'm pretty sure we can put him in a different, better mech. He's like, if I remember correctly, Wolfbanes has a custom... No, I wanted barracks. A custom quirk that gives him, like, additional damage when using...
What do you need?
Doesn't he do additional damage when using missiles or something to that effect? I can't remember. It's a mystery. We'll figure it out later. What was Triceratops' build? I don't remember either.
Standing by.
I don't know. I mean, we're a long way into this career. We are currently 11 days away from what would previously have been the end of the career. They added 1,000 days, I guess, fairly recently. So we were very close to the end. Like, I dropped 50 million C-bills just to buy that Omega. I'm honestly tempted to fly back to where I found it and buy another one. Even though we are way out in sanctuary space right now. Yeah, I don't know. Usually he shows up much earlier. I still, despite the fact that this is the 3rd campaign that I've run through, I have never seen the Triple F Burger mission. Not once. The burger mech eludes me. Alright, let's continue work on all this garbage. Falcon incursion. Incursions ends with ceasefire. The Falcons get a ceasefire? Shh. Don't ceasefire with the Falcons. They're crazy. Still a few days to go. Okay.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Is the... Oh no, the dropship isn't there. Is it still in the store? Or do we have to fly somewhere else to try and lose? Oh no, it's right there. We just buy it again. Well, let's pause on that. We did the Union dropship without issue. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so vehicle bays. Next time we bring these, or we go find laser tanks and bring laser tanks of some variety. I can't change anything though, so it's not like I can go find, and I can't salvage sanctuary tanks. I am not actually friends with the Wappies. Hold on. You can simply buy an Omega if you would like out here at Astral Australis. The store here has Omegas for sale. One model of them. But you don't have to be friends with anyone. You could just fly out here and drop a cold 50 million C-bills. So, Long Toms could do it. Yes, that's possible. They've got to be around somewhere. Just trying to remember if I've ever seen Long Toms for sale. Oh, hey, look at that.
New battle mechs available.
That mech you asked for is clear. That mech is ready to fight.
Well, that was easy enough. Let's see. Yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff in here. Mobile. We could bring a mobile HQ and try to, like, strafing run the thing. See what happens then. Just throw a strafing run at the dropship. But, okay. Is there anything else in here that we really want? Oh, I want that to be a Clan XL engine. They're selling Sanctuary ECM suites? Huh. Look at that. Oh, actuators. Permanent contract for Mechbuster? Ooh. Okay. I am going to have to call it for this evening. I do not have time to go back and attempt that mission again, but we will next Thursday. For those of you who are new here, or are just coming back after a long hiatus, Thursday, Battletech Advance, Sundays, Armored Core 6. We're currently more than 2/3 of the way through Armored Core. We are in New Game Plus, but some of the missions don't carry, like, you don't have to do every mission over and over again. It's a very uniquely built game. I recommend it. But on Sunday, we will be playing that. So if you are interested in seeing mech mercenary combat from a slightly different perspective, That will be on Sunday. Yes, Armored Core 6. Super good. I was a little confused about the whole Fires of Rubicon thing, but it's like, we're firemen in the Ray Bradbury sense of like, no, we're just going to light it all on fire. You know, standard things to do as a mercenary. Okay. I don't know how far into it you are. Have you beaten Baltius yet? Which I guess is the same as saying, have you finished chapter 1 of the game? All right, then never mind. Well, how can I do this without spoiling anything? There is a character who at one point in time is at the end of a mission in a little bit of like cutscene type text, just talking back and forth, is like, must you always risk your life? And it's like, we're a mercenary. That's literally the job. Yes. Yeah, it's not hard. It's not hard to figure out. Anyway, I found that one to be kind of surprising. People don't hire mercenaries to go into spaces where you're just fine. It's pretty much only for when you are risking your life, because they're paying you to do it instead of them. The game is really good. Just definitely recommend giving it more play. All right, but anyway, with that, I'm gonna call the stream for this evening. Is there anybody on that we usually raid? No, there isn't. It's good. It's definitely solid, and New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus are all definitely worth it. So there's plenty of game in there. Don't you worry. All right. Thank you everybody for coming by. It's been good to see a bunch of names that like I think we seen a long time ago, but thanks for coming by again. Zorop, Infernal Icon, Haze Dragon. It was very nice to see you all. And hopefully I'll see you all again soon. Haze Dragon, if you're looking to avoid spoilers, maybe don't hang out for the Armored Core streams. Because, yeah. Anyway, I'm further than 3 missions in. But on that note, thank you, everybody. Here we go.